Everybody loves donuts. I know I do. Everybody loves donuts. Let's eat just one or two. Peoples, QSU92 here with yet another One Piece chapter reaction and review. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Moving on to chapter 883, Merienda. Super Kabuki 2, One Piece is a huge hit. Don't miss this action-packed romp. Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 17. Ideo Arc joined the fight and beat up both sides. Oh, I forgot what the dude with the like pointy head, but he had like the weird looking hair on the side, the weird ponytails on the side of his head, but his head is like really pointy, and he's got shades, I believe, and his tongue sticks out. I don't know if his brother is the one that can be turned into a jacket. I forget though. But moving on, let's see what happens. Because last chapter we have Luffy facing off with Katakuri without no more interference of them trying to go after the ship. Big Mom and Pedals thinking that they killed the Straw Hats, but Brule letting them know that they survived. Then we have Katakuri waiting and anticipating and finding gear forth from Luffy. Very interesting. Then we also see that Brule has told Pedal and Big Mom that the Straw Hats intend to meet on Kako Island with Pudding and the rest of them. And finally, we also see that Germa, aka also known as Reiju, Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji, have completely decimated every single person that was sent to kill them. Judge is nowhere to be seen in that last panel, but I believe it's Yonji, Ichiji, or Niji. I think it might be Niji. Ichiji or Niji, it's not Yonji. But Ichiji or Niji, whichever one is the one that has a swooped up hairline with the shades on. He is, you know, impersonating a soldier in Big Mom's army and letting them know that they're going to meet on the island. So Germa is still on the move and they are wrecking shop. Alright, let's move on to this chapter. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for this chapter so long, even though it's only been a couple of days. Here we go! Luffy's going gear 4 already. Full power. And he's blowing into his arm. Muscle balloon! And now Katakuri is anticipating. Okay. Also, in the last chapter, we confirm that Katakuri's devil fruit is awakened, and he's able to now turn the environment. They're still in Brule's mirror world. He's now able to turn the inside of the mirror world into mochi, which is now being used to attack Lucci, because now he's just doing subtle hand gestures, and big waves of mochi is engulfing Luffy while he's trying to do his muscle balloon. And now this little bit is now covering Luffy, and he can't blow into the rest of it. Why should I keep quiet and watch you do something that I know will make you stronger? Oi, Straw Hat Luffy. And he just has Luffy stuck in this one spot. Know this, I haven't underestimated you in the slightest. See, Katakuri's not only his devil fruit ability, but his observation haki, he's trained it to the point where he's pretty much clairvoyant. But he's not as cocky. He's not cocky like like pretty much every villain that Luffy has ever fought. He's anticipating it and he's moving as carefully as he can. But I'm pretty sure Luffy's gonna find a way to get past this. Moving on, and he's now starting to manipulate the roof of the mirror world to do what? What? Mochi? What is he doing to the roof? Mirror Mochi? Crap, if I get crushed by that amount of mochi, I'll be buried alive. Indeed, you'll suffocate. And now he's pretty much having every area of the mirror world being turned into mochi in order to completely bury and suffocate Luffy. Sorry for finishing things up like this. I was starting to get a little peeved. And now Luffy seems like he's crushed. Because I was Because I was tied up dealing with you, I missed my merienda today by 40 minutes. And that's kanji read snack time. A merienda is a snack light meal enjoyed in several southern European countries. This dude did this, crushed Luffy with mochi, because he missed snack time. Is this dude really a kid in a little bit? Like, now I miss snack time because you made me fight you so long. Harumph. He missed his merienda by 40 minutes. Dude, you'll be at peace soon. Pastissier. Oh, I wonder if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. We were very worried about what was to come of your snack time. We were so very worried about what was to come of your snack time today. We've been standing at the ready since 3, but we are so very sorry that you, Lord Dogtooth. I still prefer katakuri though. I wish the translators would just leave it as katakuri. But this is this translator, and they can put it however they like, just as long as they keep, like, you know, the profanity, ridiculous profanity, to a minimum. We are so very sorry that you, Lord Dogtooth, being the perfectionist that you are, were forced to reschedule the merienda you so punctuous that you so I cannot say that punctiliously it I'm gonna try this again. We are so very sorry that you, Lord Dogtooth, being the perfectionist you are, were forced to reschedule the meriendas you so punctiliously enjoy at this very same time, every day. And as for the black tea, what with 40 minutes passing since it was prepared, it's gone completely cold, and I guess he doesn't like that. I guess he doesn't like that he's missed his lunch by 40 minutes. Iced tea will do, then. How magnanimous! Today's merienda is chocolate and whipped cream donuts, Lord Dogtooth. What the what? Sugar is the wellspring of strength. Yo, I never thought I'd see this side of Dogtooth before, just talking about food. Like, I shall intake these nutrients. Not a soul is to enter my shrine? Of course, who would dare disturb you? Please, take your time. No one has ever seen Lord Dogtooth eat. Yo, do we actually get to see what's underneath that scarf? What a delicate soul. A meal is when a meal... what a delicate soul. A meal is when a man lets down the walls around him. He makes even the tea times he ought to spend in the carefree company of others. Will we get to see what's underneath that scarf? Because we have never seen his mouth before. Yo, I think Luffy's about to wreck that merienda. In solitary, stoic, composed supplementations of nutrients. I cannot believe I said that with a straight face and I didn't mess up a single word. Such is the man who holds up the Big Mom Pirates themselves, the 1 billion bounty himself. And Luffy pops out of the Mochi Mountain. Bah! What? Straw Hat! How in the world did you get out of that huge amount of mochi? I freaking hate eating mochi! What the heck is going on? What's with my fights with these pirate crew? Can I not win without eating? Like, seriously. He had to eat in order to beat Cracker. Then he had to eat in order to confront Big Mom. And now he's having to eat in order to confront Dogtooth. Where'd he go? Lord Dogtooth he's left Mirror World. He had some important business and he spies the shrine. I can feel the voice of a strong person from inside there. Grab! Observation Hockey! He's eating donuts, isn't he? And Luffy can smell it. Is that Haki too? He's sitting pretty on his victory, isn't he? Don't be silly, Lord Dogtooth is conversing inside that shrine with both himself and the spirit of war itself. This is a sacred ritual, no one can interfere. Yo, Luffy's about to wreck that snack time, big time. Where are you running off to? Well, ha ha, you fool! I guess you're just the measly captain of a second-rate crew. Yo, Luffy ran away for a little bit, and he ran back, and now he's thin. Because when he ate all that mochi, he fattened himself up. He ran away just to burn off the fat. He's burnt off his fat! What? Wait, Does the human body even work that way? Alright, I'm ready to go. Stop! Do not approach the shrine! Gumu gumu no! And he's about to wreck that snack time. No! Elephantogon! Lord Dogtooth, I am so very sorry. What's about to happen? What the what? Ah, donuts. Yummy, yummy donuts. Nom nom. What is that face? Even the holes are yummy. Now I gotta do his voice in something different. Eating donuts while lying down. Forbidden. Sinful. Donuts. Donuts. These moments are true bliss. Yummy donuts. Never once has he ever laid down. He looks down on the ground itself. Always gallant. What kind of face does this dude have? Calm-headed and powerful. We're doing flashbacks to what Brule so gallantly wanted to proclaim as the perfect Big Mom pirate. Never once has he laid down. He looks down on the ground itself. Always gallant, calm-headed and powerful. Everything about him is perfect. That's the kind of person our brother Dogtooth is. Until now. This dude's going nom nom nom. So you saw it, did you? My mealtime scene. This fight isn't over. And because the chefs allowed Luffy to see Dogtooth and his ridiculously big mouth, they're now being killed and skewered. That doesn't surprise me. Them chefs had one job. Please, mercy, my lord, we didn't see anything. We wouldn't tell a soul, even if our mouths were torn open. Whose mouth did you just call torn? Oh! I don't think he likes it when people talk about his mouth. Block Mochi. And he hits them so hard that they literally die on impact. Yo, they dead. They is dead. They dead. And now he's glaring at Luffy. So you're still alive, huh? My apologies. It seems I didn't see your end through as thoroughly as I should have. I simply couldn't wait any longer. Yo, this dude was putting his snack time above his duel with Luffy, but now that they're fighting, there's a clash of hockey. But Luffy hurt himself? Luffy's hand was covered in hockey, but he hurt himself, like his hand's throbbing. There are things that surpass armament. I cannot let those who have seen my true form live. Yo. Luffy can't punch him with his Katakuri's block mochi. It's hurting him, even when he's coating his hands in armament hockey. Yo. Katakuri's formidable, and like Luffy's blowing on his hands trying to cool it down. But Luffy gets him with a kick to the chin. He didn't dodge it. I even got in a kick. Yo, seriously, he didn't dodge Luffy's kick. But he's been able to see every single one of Luffy's attack, but he doesn't dodge his kick. Does his observation hockey not cover around his mouth? Like, is that his blind spot? Because every other time he would have been able to hit him and would have been able to dodge him, but that single moment he didn't even try to dodge getting hit in the chin. He dodged it. I even got in the kick, and now Katakuri is reserving himself to cover his mouth up again. You did. So what? He's still using his awakened abilities. I get it now. Your power. Huh? What do you get? I've told you time and again, your powers could never hope to defeat me. Raindrop Mochi. Gear forth! Oh! We're about to have it! We're about to have it! You're definitely super strong, but you're not invincible. Gamu Gamu no Kongan! And that's the end of the chapter. A chance at victory. Yo, this chapter was hype. This chapter was really, really, really hype. I love it. I'm sorry if the camera's starting to blur out a little bit. Maybe I'm moving around too much. But overall, I love this chapter. This chapter was so good. We finally got to see what was underneath that scarf. I didn't think we were going to see it so soon, but part of me always wondered. And now we find out that Katakuri has a ridiculously big mouth. He's like a human grouper. Like, his mouth can extend in order for him to eat his ridiculously large donuts. That's the reason why he eats in solitude, so no one can see him eat. Even his speech is different when he's eating by himself. Like, first and foremost, let's start from the beginning. Katakuri keeps Luffy from activating Gear 4th by burying him in a mounds of mochi using his awakened mochi abilities. So he thinks that Luffy's out of the picture for a little while. And he has the chefs who happen to be inside the mirror world prepare his snacks because by Katakuri's own words, he missed his merienda by 40 minutes, which is I completely forgot what language that is. Which is something for I literally just saw it and now I completely forgot, but I want to be accurate when I say this. But Katakuri completely missed his lunch. I'll just call it snack time. He completely missed his snack time. He calls it merienda by 40 minutes, and he doesn't want to be disturbed. So he has like 3 chefs come in with like cream-filled and covered donuts, and he has them. He builds up a shrine out of mochi, I think, like an entire shrine out of mochi where he can eat by himself, because apparently no one has ever seen him eat. So, yeah, it is red snack time. Merienda is a snack time light meal enjoyed in several southern European countries. So, he's eating his meal, and Luffy, once again, has used his ability to eat in and everything in a large amount of food in order to literally eat through the mountain of mochi that Katakuri buried him in. And in the process, he realizes that, hey, Katakuri's inside that shrine. I smell someone powerful, and I smell the food that they're eating, because Luffy has that, you know, the ability to tell what food is being eaten. He doesn't have the nose like Sanji does, because Sanji's got that ridiculous nose. But Luffy's able to tell that when someone's powerful in a direction and when someone's eating something. Observation hockey! But overall, we also see him, like, run away, and the chefs think that, hey, why are you running away? Oh, I guess that's the reputation of a second-rate pirate. But Luffy comes back completely thin, like, literally takes one jog, and completely burns off all the fat that he used up, that he gained by eating through the mountain of mochi. And it also punches through his shrine. Punches through Katakuri's shrine, only to reveal that Katakuri has taken off his scarf, and we see him literally gorging on donuts. Like, beforehand, Katakuri's speech has been that of a very calm individual who you would never think would have a different type of speech. But he's literally in his room saying, ah, donuts, yummy, yummy donuts, nom nom, nom nom. Never have I thought that I would see Katakuri say, nom nom. Yummy, even the holes are yummy. Eating donuts while lying down. Eating donuts, not eating with a G. Eating. E-A-T-I-N hyphen. No, not hyphen, but E-A-T-I-N apostrophe. With lion. Not with a G, but a L-Y-I-N apostrophe. This dude's speech is like cutting corners, like I am. Like, I'm cutting corners when I speak sometimes. But this dude's all eating donuts while lying down. Forbidden, sinful donuts, donuts. These moments are true bliss, yummy donuts. Like, this dude's speech has completely changed when he's by himself. And then he's trying to act all composed when he sees Straw Hat coming in. But his mouth is so big it reaches down to his belt. Like, he's eating these super huge donuts, scarfing all of them down. He's got like ridiculously sharp teeth. I wonder what he's a hybrid of. That's what I'm wondering, because he's not a normal human. So I would like to know what type of hybrid he is. So hopefully we find out in the next chapter. You know what I think? I think the scarf isn't really just a scarf. I think it's also a bib for him to wipe his ridiculously big mouth. That's the reason why it's so big. But the chefs die because they let Luffy go through. And then there's a clash of hockey between Luffy and Katakuri. But Katakuri's using what he calls block mochi. And it's hurting Luffy even when Luffy armors up in hockey. So much that they clash, but Luffy's still the one getting hurt from that. So then Katakuri says there are things that even surpass armament. So there are things out there that can surpass armament haki in body toughness, which I believe Katakuri is referencing his own block mochi move that he's using. But Luffy counters with a kick to the chin. Now here's the thing that baffles Luffy and me. Couldn't Katakuri have seen that kick coming and dodged it? Because every other time he's been able to anticipate and even one-up Luffy's attacks in ways that Luffy could not see at the time. But at this one moment, Luffy's able to kick him square in the chin and catch him off guard. Like, enough for him to draw blood. Like, there's literal blood coming out of his mouth from that kick. So, Luffy's baffled, like, he didn't dodge it? I even got it in a kick. But, at the same time, Katakuri's all like, yeah, you did, so what? I don't care. But, Luffy understands that there's a chink in his armor. There's a slight weakness in his so-called perfect clairvoyant observation haki. So, the way I'm seeing this is like the Hyuga clan's Byakugan, where there's a blind spot above the certain, like the third bone in the neck. I forget the exact name of it, but there's a blind spot. Their Byakugan allows them to see 360 degrees, literally see everything around them, including their own selves. But there's a slight blind spot on their neck. Could Katakuri have that same type of blind spot, but it just happens to be near his mouth, on his chin, like anywhere below the area that he's trying to hide so much? Could that be his big weakness to him not being able to see when things would happen there? Interesting. But at the same time, Katakuri tries to attack him, and I'm just doing a big recap of the events. I'm just analyzing it now. But Katakuri pretty much says, okay, so you were able to kick me. So what? You think that's going to change anything? But at the same time, he tries to crush Luffy with what he calls raindrop mochi. But Luffy finally goes gear 4th and manages to hit Katakuri with Kongun. But Luffy knows that you may be able to see everything, and you may be you're definitely super strong, but you're not invincible. So Luffy has figured out, or at least it appears that he's figured out a way to beat Katakuri finally, as Luffy finally goes gear 4th. Now, what form is he going to finish Katakuri off with? Because as strong as he is, I don't think just his regular bound man or bounce man is going to be enough to take down Katakuri. Not doubting that it's indeed strong, but I'm just thinking he might have to vary it up a little bit in order to take him down. But I hope you all enjoyed. I loved this chapter. I love this chapter. This chapter was really good. There were so many things. There was only one main thing revealed, and then another thing finally happened, which was gear 4th, and then we finally saw Katakuri's face and just what kind of person he is when he doesn't have his scarf up. But overall, this chapter was awesome. I love this chapter. I thought it was really good. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you thought about this chapter. Did you like it? What were the things you liked about this chapter? And I will see you all in the next video. So once again, as always, later, peoples.